pleased to hear Commissioner Simmons' reference to the way KUB supports the community, because that is very important to us, and we know it's very important to our ratepayers. We've asked Leslie Hartz, our Manager of Community Relations, to remind you of what our employees do all the time to support our community.
Thank you, Ms. Roach. As you mentioned, Commissioner Simmons, you kind of stole a little bit of my thunder in my presentation, but that's okay. I do want to give you a brief update on the community relations kind of department and our role within the organization, and talk briefly about some of the internal and external outreach efforts that we allow employees to participate in, and also talk about some of the community resources that we provide to our customers, and then kind of close out with talking about the overall benefits that our outreach efforts provide not only to our employees but to our customers as well. I want to just kind of talk briefly about some of the core objectives that our organization looks at as it pertains to community outreach. It's important as an organization that we build strong partnerships within the community, and that our customers see our employees out there and being involved, and that we allow and provide opportunities for our employees to have those tools to be involved and support our community that we serve. It's also important that we look at diversifying the organizations that we support. We not only support Knox County, but we also provide services to some surrounding counties. So when we're looking at the outreach efforts each year, we try to make sure it's important for us to diversify and not consistently pick the same old ones, that we're reaching out to our broader community and impacting our customers as a whole. But as you mentioned in your comments earlier as well, it's important that we promote safety, safety for our employees, but also safety for our customers. And so we're out there trying to educate our customers on a daily basis about utility safety and ways that can be safe. It's also important that we provide our customers with effective conservation tips so that they can better manage their utility bills. And most importantly, I think us being a utility organization, it's important that we be good stewards in protecting our environment while providing the services that we provide. Our employees have several opportunities or tools or avenues in which they can get involved in the community, and you're going to hear a little bit more about these committees and ways that they provide opportunities for our employees to touch as many customers as we can. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about our environmental stewardship initiatives that we have, both internally and externally. Each year, internally, KUB hosts Adopt a Creek cleanups on our HOC campus, and that's cleaning up the third creek. So our employees will volunteer and go and clean up that creek twice a year. And also on a quarterly basis, our employees are doing campus cleanups where you're doing trash pickup, and those are held, like I said, on a quarterly basis, and they're held on all of our campuses. Some of our external outreach efforts, our plants department will spearhead and lead the river rescue, which is a partnership with Iams Nature Center, where we clean up the waterways of the Tennessee River. We get out and pick up tires, toilets. You find a little bit of everything out there when you're doing the cleanup. But also, we participate in Earth Fest, which is an annual environmental awareness day for the community, and we participate, by providing a booth where we do a light bulb exchange with our customers to provide some energy conservation measures as well. And then also, each year on an annual basis, our labs and water quality department participates in the Water Fest, which is a water quality educational service that's provided to students within not only Knox County schools, but surrounding counties, where they come over to Iams Nature Center and learn about important water quality conservation measures. as you saw on the previous slide, KUB Cares is one of the tools and probably our biggest way that we can promote employee outreach within the community. And just to give you a little bit of background about our KUB Cares Committee, the committee is comprised of various representatives throughout KUB from various departments, and those employees serve a 2-year term, and their primary purpose or role is to act as a clearinghouse in selecting the projects that KUB will support externally throughout the year. So they go through a voting process each year on the different outreach efforts that they're going to support. And listed up here are just a few that we have supported, and these are all this year. Like I said, we rotate these out on an annual basis. So they participate in fundraise for hikes or walks within we've done American Heart Walk, we've done Hunger Hike this year, we've also done Light the Night Walk, which supports the Leukemia Association. United Way, the CARES Committee is a big supporter and a tremendous help in helping KUB do our annual United Way campaign. We call them kind of the worker bees and helping us with our special events. We just wrapped up bell ringing to support Salvation Army, where our employees are allowed to go out at various locations and bell ring to raise funds for Salvation Army. And then also last week we closed out our annual Angel Tree campaign, where KUB employees and retirees adopted close to 90 angels to support that program and provide Christmas for some deserving kids within our community as well. We've also supported annually can drive for the Love Kitchen, and then we've also been heavily involved with Children's Hospital. We do a clothing drive for them. When kids come in and may need a change of clothes, we're collecting clothes for them. And then also this year we partnered with the YWCA and worked with their victim advocacy program. And so we did a clothing drive for women who needed clothes to go out on interviews to try to seek employment. And of course, in the photo that you see, KUB employees love to get involved with the Dogwoods Arts Festival, and so we are routinely balloon wranglers for that. Another tool is our Employees Association and our Retirees Association. One of the things that we feel is important is that we provide as many opportunities for employees to get involved. But our retirees are also actively involved in our internal efforts and outreach and supporting some of our community outreach efforts as well. Some internal things that our employees do on a quarterly basis: we collect and assemble and deliver anywhere from 45 to 50 baskets to retirees that may need some additional help throughout the year. Of course, Habitat for Humanity is one of our biggest things that our Employees Association spearheads, and to date we've built 6 homes. Typically let me back up, we provide the labor to build a home for a needy family, and usually do that on a 3 to 4 year rotation. So we've been heavily involved in that over the past couple of years. And then also the Employees Association will host various fundraisers throughout the year to not only help a KUB employee, but also a KUB retiree who may just need some additional emergency assistance. They may have a death in a family. We've helped retirees who may need additional dental work and may not have those additional funds to get those to get the services that they need. And so the Ride to Remember is a motorcycle ride that they do, and the employees pay money, and the dollars that are raised through this fundraiser go to support those needs. From a retiree's perspective, we have a recycle bin, as you can see in the top picture, that's housed on our HOC campus, but we also have collection bins throughout KUB. and we collect aluminum cans, and the retirees will recycle those cans. They take the funds that they receive from those, and they use it to support our United Way campaign. They adopt angels for the angel tree or any other community outreach efforts that we participate in throughout the year. So they're using some recycling efforts and being able to help support some of our outreach efforts. Not only is it important for us to support the nonprofits, but we also feel that it's important that we touch the lives of the youth in our community and help support them and develop their growth opportunities. We have a lot of partners that we partner with that allow opportunities for employees to touch children on a daily basis. We have trained facilitators throughout KUB that will go into schools, after-school programs, daycares, anybody. We go to a Girl Scout meeting, Boy Cub Scout meeting, and we will present our utility safety program, which is a program that focuses on our 4 service utilities that we provide and just trying to teach kids the basics about being around utilities. It also touches on conservation measures and tips that they can hopefully take those messages back home to their parents. On an annual basis as well, we participate in the School for Success Career Fair, which is a career fair put on by Knox County Schools, and it targets 8th grade students that are getting ready to go into high school and are trying to get them to start thinking about career choices. And so we typically have a booth there and provide them information about opportunities and skill sets that KUB is looking for, so to kind of get them thinking about what they would possibly like to do in the future. And then, of course, our teamwork program, which you heard a little bit about earlier this year. Not only do we do these kind of things on a local level, but we also participate on a state and a national level with some of the programs. Each year, KUB's overhead construction department will go out and they work with other utility companies across the state of Tennessee, and they put on an electric camp. It's held on UT campus. It's a 2-day camp, and students from across the state of Tennessee come and they learn about electrical safety. And so it's something that our guys really enjoy doing. They're very proud about what they do, and they like to get out and educate our kids on what they do and hopefully open a door. The kids may not think about lines and poles, etc. So it's a chance to educate them. We also participate in the Ag in a Class, which is a partnership with the Farm Bureau, and it gives us an opportunity to educate kids about agriculture and also our biosolids program. So we're out there promoting those programs as well. And then something recently we've done is the first robotics rebound rumble. It's a little tongue twister, but it's a program through the STEM Academy, which focuses on kids from Knox County compete with kids in other states, like 10 other states, and in Canada. And some of our engineers and our technical staff will assist students in building different robotic structures, and it's judged, and they can win money. The schools can win money on a national level. And so it's just a good opportunity for some of our engineering guys to teach these kids about things they've learned in school and how they can apply them to build structures like that. And then just on a service level, a service area level, each year about 15 to 20 requests will come in for us to go out and take our bucket truck and do bucket truck presentations. And so the little guy in the hat is Betsy's little boy. And we were recently at his school doing a bucket truck presentation. So.
Leslie, is that a robotic, whatever we found rumble? Is that the picture down there?
It's the one right here on the side.
What is that? Are they made? I mean, is it supposed to do something? Do they just show how the gears and everything kind of work?
I don't know exactly what that was supposed to be, but basically kids were just given pieces of material, and they have to come up with a concept and build something. And so this is just an example of some photos.
Looks like one
we
of
got.
those cool things that they make and it hits here and it goes there.
Yeah, and they have to build and kind of show the different things, and so use some of the